The Mary Celeste mystery, also known as the ghost ship case, is one of the most enduring enigmas in American maritime history. The brigantine Mary Celeste was originally constructed in 1861 in Nova Scotia, Canada, under the name Amazon. After changing hands and names multiple times, the vessel was eventually purchased by a company in distress and renamed Mary Celeste. In November 1872, the ship was readied for a voyage from New York to Genoa, Italy, under the command of Captain Benjamin Spooner Briggs. Departing New York on November 7, 1872, with a crew of 8 individuals aboard, including Captain Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and a complement of experienced sailors, Mary Celeste set out on her journey across the Atlantic Ocean. The ship was laden with a cargo of industrial alcohol, bound for Genoa. About a month later, on December 4, 1872, the Canadian vessel Dei Gratia, commanded by Captain David Morehouse, came across Mary Celeste drifting aimlessly about 600 miles east of the Azores Islands. The Dei Gratia crew noticed something peculiar. While the Mary Celeste was adrift, there were no signs of damage or distress on the vessel. The ship's sails were partially set, indicating that it had been under sail recently, and there was no evidence of a struggle or violent encounter. Additionally, Mary Celeste was still seaworthy, with all her cargo and provisions intact. The crew of Dei Gratia, upon noticing that Mary Celeste showed no signs of any activity on board, decided to investigate the ship. As they approached, they realized that there was no one aboard the vessel. Though there were no traces of any struggle or violence, everything on board the ship remained intact, albeit with some peculiarities. The first discovery was the disappearance of Captain Briggs, his wife, and their daughter. Their records and personal belongings were still in the cabins, but some items were mysteriously missing. The ship's doors were tightly closed, and there were no signs of a chase or intrusion from the outside. Everything on board the ship remained fully stocked, from food to water and cargo. However, some personal belongings of the captain and his family had vanished. Subsequent investigations failed to provide any accurate explanations for the Mary Celeste case. While various theories were proposed, from piracy to extraterrestrial intervention, no satisfactory answers were provided. The sudden and mysterious disappearance of the crew of the Mary Celeste remains one of the greatest mysteries in maritime history, continuing to evoke curiosity and debate among those interested in the story.